Yes, weapons. They are a passive part of blatant sorcery, as we know it today. Fists are optional. They are considered weapons if they can hurt. Aight, let's start with the weapons. This is modded stuff. If you have an exotic, then you mod the game somehow. And we don't talk about those because they're not real weapons. Now let's start. A good weapon loadout should always have a sharp, a blunt, a ranged, and the fourth one is optional. You can either have like a staff or an axe or a spear if you want, but always have like a blunt, a sharp, and like a ranged. Me personally, I like myself a radiance of sword. No, wait, not. I like myself a great sword. A war maul, throwing daggers, I got my stuff now, and and just to top it all off, an axe. Like, yeah. Now we're gonna be talking about what all these weapons are used for. Now, great sword, daggers, axes. They're used for cutting up. They're used for hacking and stabbing, you know. And they're very useful against, like, hold up.
Get ready for this.
Die. As I was saying, oh my god. Aight. Back to what I was saying. As I was let's just say I was really interrupted there. Now back to what we were doing. Aight. No. Anyways, so let me find us a
Let's do this. Make this quick.
And back to what I was saying, if I actually find out which one's leather.
Here we go.
That's a wizard. That's a wizard. I mean, that could work. Like, swords are usually used for, like, people who have short weapons are used for people that have absolutely no protection on them. Or at least some, if you count leather. Like this guy, poor unfortunate soul right here, has clothing on.
This will be easy.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Only time you should use a sharp weapon against a guy who has armor on is like if their vital areas are exposed, like head, stomach, you know, right here. Sharp weapons are usually used against people that have leather on, traditionally. Now, one weapon, as you can see, I used to only crap out of something 3 people with, are used for people like have armor on. And arrows, and I consider like arrows sharp weapon, but they're also ranged, so consider them a sharp range weapon. Well, what? Yep. There's just to let you know, there's like it's okay. Now the axe, the jack of all armor types, as I like to call it. It can hack this. It can pierce through leather. And its edge is also used as a blunt weapon and a sharp weapon. And now, we should now talk about the fundamentals of sword fighting. I don't know how much times I've said fundamentals in this series. Stuff about sword fighting. Now, if you want to be a correct person,
Let's make this quick.
I recommend like training on people, NPCs. See, they'll have a slight telegraphing when they're about to swing. This guy's pussy. He's hiding behind a shield. Shields suck. Okay, did that not mean that for that to happen? Anyways, let's talk. Vital areas of this lovely lady, for example. Stomach. Basically, the main boot. Basically, the torso, the head, and the legs. Because the legs, if you attack the leg, they're like exposed. It's like if you attack somebody's legs first, you're gonna have an easy win. So from this one. See, they're immediately on the ground, so I can pull off a stab them and stab them, and they're dead. Now, axe. I don't know what I'm doing. Also, if you want to get good at throwing stuff, here's what I recommend.
Let's do this.
One that. Okay, so you take a dagger, or whatever you're trying to aim with, throw it, and try to hit one of them. Now, I usually use daggers close up, so like. This is a dagger. You're supposed to use it close up. People will look at me weird when I do that. If I do that. So, yeah. So I recommend staying like medium distance away from them and throw. If like probably that's about this distance. Well, one thing I recommend, don't full force eat it, because you're probably gonna get downed. Keep it light, you're gonna hit them. And if you feel like you're getting better, try backing away. But
kill you.
My strat with daggers? Oh crap. He used guessed a charge on me and pushed me off the ledge. Oh my god, he's guess 1337. Guys, look, it's a real guess 13. I got carried away. Now my strat, it works without shields. Is that I use this more of like a punishing weapon instead of like a ranged weapon. Cause it's like a Jason gashing wounded. On Friday the 13th, if one bodies. Now, it's not really that good at sword fighting, because it's got small blade. But still, that doesn't stop me. Still, it can stop a lot of people. They're not really that good at sword fighting.
Take them out.
Let's see. My dagger. Yes, I'm emotionally attached to my daggers. I love every single one of them. I will literally swim to the deepest, darkest pits of the underworld. I will go to the deepest, darkest pits of the underworld if that what it takes to get my daggers back. I like my daggers. Also, best tier of weapons I have to say, in my opinion, are the tier 2s. Because first of all, they look good, but if you're talking about like efficiency, I'd say like the tier 4s, because like the OP. And if you have mods installed, I despise you if you do. If you have mods installed, then it's probably gonna be like tier 5s. Only tier 5 that's not modded is the Sword of Nal, also known as the Blade of Sorcery. Get from beating Crystalline secret way.
You will regret this.
Let's talk about the skills that help enhance your sword fighting experience and make sure you always win a battle. I think like let's take a great mind crystal. And we're gonna give them now we're gonna merge these together, and they're gonna merge. As you can see, they just merged. Now you're gonna take this, and where the hell is my mind crystal at? I don't like mine that much. It really doesn't help you. And this funny skill right here is called temporal ripple state. Let's see this out in action. Let's see this in action.
Eat.
They're slowed down. Now, me personally, in my opinion, I don't really like the skill, so don't turn it on. In my opinion, I like fast sword fighting. It's not really how. You can comment if you want to, man. Anyways. You click here. Now. Parrying. It's very easy to do.
Let's make this quick.
I'll even do it with my dagger here. They have a very big telegraph. dagger. And the one thing that... the only skill that helps with, like, fighting itself is discombobulate. It's found in the body crystal first tier. Anyways, discombobulate. Very epic. Now,
Take him out.
what it does. Look at that. He's gone. So let me make myself clear. This is not how you hold a maul. A maul. Like, you're not trying to hold it like a sword. You know? Try to hold it like a hammer. Now, if you would chop or anything like that, you can have, if you don't practice up here. What you can do is do what you do with wood chopping. Minus all the... keep it... Now, let's apply it with my blunt weapon here. Now let's try with an actual fight.
Let's see how they handle my blade.
What I must say about this is, like, use it like when you're far away from it so you get more of a hitting power.
Let's see how they handle my blade.
And me personally, I hold my normals like this. Cause how would you even fight with this?
My blade is ready.
Oh, I see how, but like, it's more like, I usually use this type of grip when I'm doing this. But then again, I use if I want to do it, I just
My blade is ready.
sword fight, actual skills IRL also apply to games, especially VR ones. Any like physical skill you can do can be important to VR games. If you would chop for a living, then consider yourself an axe main. Because you're gonna be deadly with an axe.
You shouldn't be here.
Get ready for this.
Also, if you feel like creating new ways to hold a weapon, yeah, go ahead. It's not like anybody's gonna flame you for it. Like you can hold your great swords like this instead of.
Here we go.
Whatever suits you the best. But you have like less of an advantage with this, but so whatever floats your boat, you can do it. Not like anyone's gonna judge you. I sure won't judge you because I sometimes hold my I hold my great swords like that when I'm trying to block an attack, but still, pretty good grip. Oh my god. Sir, are you okay? You lost your... Because that doesn't really have any push to it. Because you're gonna get an unstraight stab. So you do it. Because you have to control it with like one hand. I'll kill you. I sometimes hold it like... It's also good grip when you're using it one hand. Ready to make a great sword into a one-handed weapon. You know? No. Where the hell did my axe go? I'm going to commit several war crimes if I can't find this. Sorry, just... I'm not gonna use that. Give me a damn axe back. This is work with. Let me hold on, I gotta test something.
This will be easy.
So you can hold your axes like this. I've seen people hold them like this.
Let's see how they handle my blade.
This is a rare instance where your axe can accidentally become a blunt weapon, so be careful with that. Because you want it to be a sharp weapon. What I like to do sometimes with my axes is attack. Because oh my god, how... Yeah, it has a more lethal effect. Oh my god, I got sidetracked, oh god. Oh god. So it's gonna be wrong. Okay. Spears! Spears. You personally like the arrowhead spear. You already know why it's a tier 2 and not a tier 2. Spears are great for fighting. You have good range, and if you need to have less range, then they're a long range weapon, both in combat and in range. You know how to throw a spear. I don't really know how to throw a spear. I missed. Oh my god. You're gonna watch me trying to throw a spear now. I can actually get back up there. My spear. Now, what was I doing again? Alright, let's get back. So we discussed stuff like that. Blunt has its own super category, because all the rest of these, yeah. Now, the bow. It's a good weapon if you know how to use it. And I know how to use it. So it's a good weapon in my part. I'm gonna kill these 3 people with my bow. I told you, 1 down. Where the hell is the arrow at? I only plan to use only one arrow. I only plan to use an arrow. Not like, not three, no. And don't go in the comments saying, like, okay, I use range weapons so as close range sometimes. Best way to train your bow. I missed. Your bow skills is go against an archer. Because you have pressure.
Let's see how they handle my blade.
I'm not gonna stop until we go.
Here we go.
Let's try. Let's try. Farther away. Come on. So people in the comments will go. I suck. Yes, I may. Oh my god. Thing is, sometimes the bow doesn't just aims upwards sometimes. It's just very stupid. See, I hit him. See, I hit him. Now, there's some mods I like. I know how to aim, guys. I'm not stupid. Oh my god. Controller, please. I know how to aim, guys, I swear. See, I know how to aim. I need to hit it for real, but like, there we go. And still, if you say I have, yeah. Sure. I have bad aim, sure. Now, let me try over there real quick. See how good my is. Here. Because there's surely no way in my life shall I hit one of these shots. Oh my god. That's right, this is physically. Sorry to scare you, little Timmy. I don't care. Anyways. Oh my god. Like, sure, go ahead, little Timmy. Main bows. Because if you're good at aiming, you should use. We're just gonna act like I hit those shots, trust. Then we're gonna fight these men. Yeah, exactly. You saw nothing. Hi. Now. There's funny things you can do with spells. Let's say, oh no, this guy is too hard to kill. Did you think I was gonna say combo? Imbue.
This will be easy.
This sword now effectively has like increased power. God damn. So you kill everybody in one shot.
You will regret this.
This guy uses his weapon a little too much. Aggro. We need an aggro.
Take him out.
Because now this is an instant win because you just do that. Oh no, they're too heavy. I don't even know you'd even say that in your life. Oh no! I need them to be in a certain place so I can kill them more efficiently. Gravity. Yes, I find this relaxing. For your information, I find this very relaxing. Cutting up dead corpses and watching the blood spray out. I actually find that relaxing. I don't know why.
My blade is ready.
Excuse me, is there two of you? Now something that adds on to the fist skill tree is you can rip off heads. Yes, I find this relaxing. Let's go. The nice char on that. Nice char on that. Ooh, that's beautiful. Good stuff. Go ahead with your whatever you want to do with the dead corpses. Just don't make it weird. I mean, I know it wasn't what I did wasn't really weird. You should see what I used to actually cook the dead corpse. We're gonna bring this guy to the beach because we're trying to get a nice even cook on this. We're gonna start a cooking channel like Blatant Sorcery. Not looking for. Okay, that charge. That's good stuff right here. That's good stuff. Part with the arm. Good stuff. You should try this. What is it? Multiple. What am I doing? Sorry for becoming cannabalist for a second. I must get back to what I was doing. Now I forgot. I think that's the only skill. Staffs. They are overpowered. Doing a master staff because that's the only one I like. Gravity. Fire. You can do whatever you do on a late Sunday afternoon with the fire. Except that will be paused. Shidane. So this can cut off entire fun parts, by the way. It can cut off it. Other leg, come on, other leg. There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm perfectly sane, guys. Trust. I'm perfectly sane, okay, guys. Trust me, I'm perfectly sane. What am I doing? I'm going off track again. What am I eating? Anyway, shields. Only thing shields are good for, and they're only good for being ripped off fists. Exotics. These are modded. It took me a while to figure out how to hold. Never get mods. Height. Guns. They're okay. They are the only melee weapons I can aim with. Anyways, you've seen me do stuff, so now I must stop before this gets too long and I can't upload it.